Hello, everybody. Been a while since I've streamed, so things might not quite work the way I want them to. I think I've gotten everything working again. Had some issues with it when I made some changes to my setup. Finally, after 3 months of getting set up properly, I think things are working now. Just watching to see bit rate, making sure that it's working. I want to check to see just to make sure everything's going through. Give me a moment. Looks like Twitch star. I think YouTube's okay too. All right. I have my audio all set up working. I have my chat here so that I can see it. Don't know. I might switch this so it's closer to my game screen so I can see it better. That'll be good. Tried my best to keep up with the chat. I played through this just a tiny bit just to make sure that it worked, but I didn't want to play the game until I was streaming it. So, excuse me. I have my drinks. I've got water, got an energy drink, ready to go. I have a couple hours set aside just for streaming this. So let's make a new character. We are pleased to inform you you've been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th-year student. Term begins on September 1st, which, you know, just a couple days ago, a little bit late. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you, and you will be accompanying you on your journey to the castle. Okay. Who do we want to play as? We have a lot of options. I think for the first character, probably just make something pretty standard, nothing too crazy. Kind of like this one. Facial shape. There's a bunch of different ones. It makes such a huge difference. I like this one. Skin color. It's cool. Glad that they have a nice range of everything. And I definitely want glasses. Glasses are cool. Glasses are fun. Let's do a haircut. Ooh, wild and frizzy. Definitely want to do some scars. Big stick scars. You know what they say? Like that one. What does complexion change? It's just like skin. Okay. Oh, so that's either none. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's not like less and more, just different ones that we can do. I like this one here. Okay, next is our eyebrows. Massive unibrow. Is that the way to go? That one looks good. Eye color. Let's see. Do they have any like really exotic ones or is just like normal eye color? Ooh, that one's fancy. That might be the one to beat. I like this one. I like that one. Under hair, did it have color? Oh, it did, and I just missed it. You like my purple. I think I'm going to go with purple hair, purple eyebrows, blue eyes.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
I am indeed a student, but I could...
I'm eager to get to... That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. It was wonderful.
I like
believe
this
I'm
one.
really going to enjoy
I'm playing
this class.
on easy. Let's get it going.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have.
Of course I have.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never
Of course,
seen
I know
anyone
exactly
take
what you're
so
talking about.
quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Yeah,
Thank you,
that's
Professor
true.
Fig.
It will
I
be.
appreciate you working with me all the time.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
I don't know if this story takes place
It's been
before or
much too
after,
long. When I
during
received your owl, I must
the
say
events of the books.
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Not at all.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
I mean, the world looks older, but you never know. I'm excited to get into this game. I've been wanting to play it since it came out, but I just didn't have time.
Glad I caught you before you
And the
left
game went on
school.
sale this past week. It's still on sale if you're watching
And who is your
in the next 2
traveling
days.
A new
7 or
student.
$18 is worth it too.
New?
$60 for a game that I'm
I'm
not going to have a lot of time to
starting
play.
school as a
It's
fifth year.
not worth it.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you
What's so
couldn't
special
have
about
asked
us
for a
that
better mentor.
jumping in at 50 year?
Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry,
Ranrock.
I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that?
Goblin metal.
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Hang on! Yeah! Yeah! Jump! The key! Give me your hand!
Well, that was a lot. Squirrel.
Are you alright?
Squirrel's going to come back into the story. It's going to be like
You're
a
hurt.
super villain.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wickedwell potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Wiggenfeld. That's my last name.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key.
It was the squirrel. The squirrel did it.
Why.
Anything hidden back here? second. That's okay. Let's head out. See what's up. I am impressed with the graphics. It's pretty cool. I'm having fun. So used to playing old games. It's fun to play something newer. That's pretty fancy.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
So, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected.
It's exactly
But
the day I
Miriam sent
expected.
that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good.
You're a terrible professor.
Let's see if we can find a path. However,
Why are all the
faded it
professors
may be.
in the Harry Potter universe always like, let's just go do this super dangerous thing. It's fine.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by,
So,
and is itself a
We're gonna be somebody
stronghold
who
of
can
that
see this ancient magic. Is that what
I
the
don't
glow's
know
all
where
about?
she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
I want to keep the pots. Why can't I? Ooh.
Why was your wife searching for evidence
Can
of
I break
lost
'em?
magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the visiting world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic
think I
is
got
no
anything out of it.
different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
That looks foreboding.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Had my wand this whole time? Break some pots. Oh, that was cool.
Excellent!
Camera to select target. Okay, easy. Just aim and shoot.
That was a bit harder than I expected. Your work looks improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
Yes, I see. More pots to break. This is a good place to
We're
go.
close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo!
Fancy.
Almost there.
Professor Fig's like, what are you doing?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
I mean, you seem out of place, old man. Investigate.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
So what does this say up here? I think he's a stargazer, and maybe those are some kind of glyphs on those cards. Nothing over here?
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
And been whose home? He had a lot of pots. A lot of pots and urns. Good thing kept him safe.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Interesting.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
How is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Looks like Goblin Bank. I think I'm right.
Hello?
Gringotts.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
I had a feeling we'd end up here when that
Precisely.
thing was made out of goblin metal.
The key. Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
I'm the one with the purple hair. How you doing, Si?
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
This is pretty cool.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, we'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vault just now at the east. Are private entrances to the bank common and Gringotts?
Yeah, I mean, it's like a faint purple. But I'm the one sitting on the right side, closest to it, with the tannish jacket. I'm not the old man, at least not in the game.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now. How deep will we go? Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Sounds like the load screen's coming.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Not in the game, I'm not. I did like that they had a lot of options, but it wasn't nearly enough options to me for the character customization.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing is glowing.
Well, I guess it has to fit the story.
Porky container? No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
I mean, if they let you play as a goblin, I would totally play as a goblin. Or a troll. Troll would be fun.
Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
That sounds great. Doesn't sound foreboding at all.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. So, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions
Maybe
for
that
Vault 12
glowy thing in the
indicate
back.
Dying to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the
Oh,
door.
you're gonna lock us in. Of course you will. That makes sense. No traps at all.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio.
What about the big glowy wall in the back,
Revelio?
Professor?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
That's pretty neat. I don't have to do that, like, in combat.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Saw it before I did the Revelio.
Closer and try
Pay attention.
again.
Oh, that's the same
That's a
symbol
start.
on the thing.
There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault.
You think?
Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn your way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do.
Revelio.
I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead. Revelio.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
What happened?
That sounds like a good
When I
plan.
moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
But I don't have anything to put in its plate.
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio, I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
What happens if the red hits me? Do I just have to do it again?
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Yeah, I said that. Pay attention, old man. This does not look good.
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Levioso! Revelio! Confringo! Contain Lumos! Exposo!
Teach me some of those cool spells, Professor. Have to get that.
Stupid one.
Levioso!
Stupid one. Lumos.
Stay close!
I do what I want. Time to get stoned. Ah, that's good. Like it. Uh-oh. Lost
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you?
Guess I should probably
This
follow
isn't
the
good.
little lady
Where am I
things.
supposed to go?
Revelio!
What's happening?
Oop, I'm going to that.
Wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
There's chests in the darkness? Alright. Screw the professor.
Lumos.
Where's the chests?
Lumos.
Revelio!
Lumos.
Revelio!
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, there's another one. Got it right into a pole.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio.
I can't help it, the dude just disappeared. Statues. So we rebellioed, and then we used. Oh, X marks the spot, right?
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Lumos. I need to align these statues with their reflections.
You stun enemies with stupefy counterattack. Yeah, figured that out already.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Want more chests? Is there any more chests out here in the dark?
Lumos.
Oh, that looks like the symbol on the door. Guess we're just abandoning Professor Fig. Like, all right, I'm leaving. See you, bud. I don't remember what these things are called. Guess we're going to be looking at a memory.
There you are. How did you...
Good thing Big found his way to us.
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this.
We didn't just abandon you.
Basin.
Promise.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
That's it.
I wonder. Follow my lead.
Yeah, a strange liquid. Let's dip our face in it. You're a really good professor.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of
Sure
an
looks
ancient
like it.
magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
Looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they? I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right. Ramrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be
Oh yeah, sure.
bygones.
Sounds great. You don't look creepy and evil at all.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear.
Yeah, good job. Stand up to the dead.
Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
Hey, you're gonna get killed for it. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's good you stood up for it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving
I
you
don't think he was a traitor. He was just doing his job.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Alright, looks like it's time.
Find your way out.
Oh, is it not pipe time? It's run like a bitch time? I'm okay with that.
Are you all right?
He wanted us to give us what we found. We didn't really find
I've never
anything.
seen so powerful a goblin.
Just that memory.
He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability
We get a locket? Did I miss getting a
to
locket?
end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Awfully convenient. That's pretty cool. So far, I'm a fan of the game. Keep playing it. What do you think?
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course.
Creepy old man asking me to keep secrets. That seemed bad at all.
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
If I don't get Hufflepuff, I'm not playing the game.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
It seemed like you had much patience.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Well, I guess I could, like, just pick what I want. Or I could figure out which one's Hufflepuff, because Hufflepuff's what I want. And ambition is definitely Slytherin. And daring is definitely Gryffindor. You can go with
A
loyalty.
sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Yes, I do.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Not really.
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I guess I do. Yeah.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
He was just about to do that.
As I
Why you
was
gotta be a
saying,
dick?
I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
That sounds really like secure. But they couldn't figure that out.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep
How about
well.
lets me explore a little bit?
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Not quite yet. Can't like loot a bunch of lockers and stuff.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, thanks. Here we go there.
Revelio.
I don't have access to it, but there are things I can loot in here. Fancy. All right, let's go where it wants me to go. I don't know what this is, but I'm assuming it's something I don't have access to yet. Oh, this is the game now.
I suppose some introduction.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on.
Wonder if you meet different people depending on which house you
Hope
get
they
selected
can
for.
catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet
Arthur
you.
seems really cool.
Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Oh, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna get lost. Yeah. Oh, another glove for me to spin. There's just two people to talk to. Shame.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
I'd rather not talk about
I
it.
prefer to just forget about it.
Oh dear, it must have been bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified. Sorry. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Yes, we should ask her about her uncle. It'd be nice.
Oh,
Be
yes.
polite.
He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide.
Sure.
Be seeing you.
There's not dead
Of
or anything.
course. And good luck.
There you are. There you are.
It's pretty, Al.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see
I'm
how
not
much
sure.
you already know.
So anytime you get to the part where the professor fights the stone statues, your laptop freezes. I'm not really sure. It stinks. It's a fun game so far.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind.
Maybe it's something to do, no, it
inadequate.
didn't happen to
Of
me.
course, presumably,
Maybe it's something to do
as
with
a
the
hard-working
video
Hufflepuff,
settings being set too high
you'll
or
prove
something,
yourself in
but
no time.
no idea.
I'm hardworking too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
You're very humble. I like you.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley is waiting for them outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at
So
Hogwarts.
far, it's a lot of fun.
Now, in light
Definitely
of your
worth playing.
unique situation, joining
And
us
like
as
I
a
said,
fifth year,
you know, it's on
you'll
sale
need to
now,
catch
so it
up
makes it
with your
even more worth the
classmates
money.
and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Fancy.
Here you are.
Look. Wait, a little more than a book.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
That's like a
You
logbook.
would be wise to
Nice.
take full advantage of this exceptional
No, I'm from the US.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
So it's
Perhaps
Eastern
seeing
time
it in
for me,
action
so
will
it's
answer any questions you
5:25
may
p.m.
have.
right now.
Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Revelio.
This way.
There's a
The guide
chest.
will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like a field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see.
Revelio.
Cool. Lots of things to collect, I bet. Okay. I do challenges, and that's how I level up. Makes sense. Take me out. I wanted to look at them. So if I collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts, I get a gear reward. Okay. That sounds fancy.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Is it? Okay. Let me turn the game volume down. I have my mic as loud as I can. I just reset up all my audio, so let me know if it's better.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
It definitely does look pretty high. I'll turn it down just a little bit too. Let me know how that is. Okay. So that's what was in the room back there that I couldn't unlock yet. There was a flue flame location in the comment. Got it. Ah, 3 a.m. That's pretty late. Yeah. Thanks for chatting. I'm planning on playing the whole game through, so maybe you can catch some more of it sometime. And if not, I'll have the replays on YouTube if you want to catch them.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from.
Have a good night.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okay, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to take a quick break because I just need to stretch my legs and use the bathroom. So I'll be right back. I am back. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, like I said, I stream on Twitch and YouTube, and replays are always up on YouTube, so if you can't catch it because of the time, you can hop on there.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Oh, you bet I will.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Cool.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
So we have 2 classes to go to and Hogsmeade to make it to.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been...
He seems pretty suspicious of us for like no reason. We're just like a student. Calm down, lady.
In the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic.
Maybe she doesn't trust Professor Fig. Maybe we shouldn't trust Professor Fig.
Arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Oh, you already showed us that.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
I don't want to talk to you quite yet. I want to look around this room.
Lumos. Revelio.
Uh-oh. I guess I have to talk to the guy.
It's good to see you, Professor.
I hope that's just because I'm on a quest. If the whole game they don't let you explore, that'll be annoying.
Before you immersed yourself in studies, did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay, so main quest, complete the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Makes sense. Okay, so locked quests will have a lock symbol on them. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest. Okay. I see, so it looks like we can do either one of the classes.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like
So it's like a built-in Hogwarts GPS.
Hogsmeade for supplies.
It is pretty fancy.
Including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Thanks for putting all the pressure on me, Professor. You're really good at what you do. Okay, so if I complete another main story quest, I get that. Still need to find more field guide pages. I feel like I don't have a lot of spells in order to do things, so even if I find things, I can't do anything. So I guess maybe I'll just follow the main story for a little bit until we get a couple spells unlocked. Sound good?
Revelio.
Unless, of course, I see anything cool along the way. Oh, there's a blue flame thing. Okay, cool. So we just have to be near them and then they unlock. That is excellent. Okay, and it dings if there's something inside my Revelio spell. Cool. Keep following this for now. One of these is going to give us something cool. I just know it. What is the dinging? Is it just these things? Maybe. I don't know.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
I like it.
From the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
New spell to learn.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Levioso. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Lumos. This should be not easy. These things.
Let's just say, if only all of my students were this adept.
Sucker.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
He seems like a right twat.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okie dokie.
All right, Rebellion. That's enough spectacle for Monday. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
To be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
Sounds right.
Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Cool. There was a page thing here. Oh, up there. Nice. We need 8 to get the next one. We finished those, so we got that. I want to check out here and see how this works. It doesn't have any properties, just looks cool. And that's okay. Huh. Like it. Cool. Like that better. I don't know where I got all this stuff from, but I'll take it. I'm gonna go with that one. Okay, so it looks like the green ones are ones that I can apply appearances to. Looks pretty cool. And this is just like the collection book, so it shows all the things I have to do. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go back to looking at our map. Oh, there was something under quest. Okay, I can select it from in here. Let's do this part, side quest first. Oh, good, it did assign it. That's what I thought. So we have the Flu Network. We're trying to get over here. If we travel to here, that'll get us closer. Alright, nothing back here. Well, what are you? Oh, sorry about that. I was choking a little bit. Piece of popcorn I was snacking on got caught in my throat. Is that just a random ghost, I guess? Alright, I guess I should follow my path a little bit, because I'm going like all over the place. A haunted toilet.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peeves will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me to climb up the side of a jump. But he failed to do his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with
I've
him,
tried to help.
that if I behave...
Nothing I can do.
Lumos.
I'm confused. Oh, this way.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Lumos.
Nice. Didn't even know that was a thing.
Can I help you?
It's all inside there. No, I can't get in there yet.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
Sure is.
Agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone.
Hello.
So, care to step into the ring?
Sure, I'm ready.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
I doubt it. Yellow shields. Levioso. Got it. That was not that hard.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you.
Cool, cool, cool.
Congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Alright, so I need to do 3 of those to get that. I got like 20 to 30 minutes left. See if we can't get the class done before that is over. Oh wait, there was a flu thing. May be able to travel faster. I guess I don't need to be out of flu thing. I can do it from any. This one looks close. Be wrong. We'll definitely do some more exploration later, but right now I want to try to get to the class because I'd like to get that finished before the end of the stream today. And I don't have a huge amount of time.
Professor Ronan tends to go on.
I'm gonna let this play out quick. Let's see the restroom.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Okay, what did I miss?
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
It sounds much worse than you think it
Even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
That one was easy.
Akio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, this is an exceptionally
I love how they're like, practice this for a little while. Okay, you did it once? That's enough.
little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Oh, we're going outside? Let's have class outside.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
Sure, why not?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charge. Possible. Well, now, think. Not to worry.
Too far.
Excellent control there. Splendid! Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Guess she's going first. Show off.
That is how it's done.
then. Exit. Here we go. Phew.
Yes.
Perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Ball's gonna explode now. Okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. There we go.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Excellent control there.
That is how it's done. Ouch! Well played. Misha.
Actually, this. Push it off, push it off. Oh.
You're a natural. Very good, both of you. Well done.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way up.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Interesting.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course. Revelio can use Accio tools, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
Sure.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Oh yeah, one of those is gonna have something in it. Gonna happen. Good. We have a flu network thing.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
Interesting.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flag?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flag.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
I guess I could just sit here and brute force this door. But I could probably also figure out what the puzzle is. Might be a little better. Sure, we'll figure it out in due course. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Oh, that's neat. Look at the map real quick. The only quest we have left is to talk to Weasley after class. Let's head towards that one and see what we see along the way.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Going down. There's another blue thing over here.
Lumos.
Yeah, that did the same. I was thinking that when I looked at that thing on the wall, it looked like that area I was upstairs. I'm wondering if you look at them and it tells you where you need to go.
Lumos.
It would make sense, but I don't see where that is. Sure, we'll figure it out. I somehow unselected the thing. Oh, it's still selected on it. For some reason it was not. Was it because I still have Lumos up? Yeah, that's probably it. Hey, cat.
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Interesting.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor.
What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
You seem to notice a lot. I'm gonna take Natty.
Excellent choice.
Ashton kind of
Sarah
annoys
is
me.
one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Sounds like a plan. I think I have just enough time to finish, or at least start, Professor Ronan's assignment for the end.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful
Thought it
one
might
at
be
that.
Reparo.
The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
That is
They
not
are
what I meant.
to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Nice. Now I have Reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken slab. Heartbreak. Perhaps the lovers thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Nice. Okay. So now the only thing we've left to do, going to Hogsmeade. But I'm out of time, fortunately. So we'll save that for the next time. So how do I save? There we go. Hope you enjoyed watching. I'm planning on playing through this whole game. So I'll do the best I can to keep it regular so that we can do it pretty soon. But it was fun. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.